Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So, welcome back to Hard Space Shipbreaker as I continue on my No Revival challenge, seeing how far I can get. Definitely in a position right now where I'm trying to level up and rank up to get to other ship types that I can work with, because really the ones with the engines inside, at least right now, I'm definitely going to stay away from. Maybe when I get to a really high rank and I have a lot of fire protection and things like that, it might be something to try, especially if I'm kind of in a situation where, hey, I'm being really good at this and nothing's happening and we want to press things a bit. But then the other side of it is, like, I don't know that it matters to do that. I mean, the goal is you're doing a good job as a shipbreaker, not that you're necessarily risking your life all the time. So we're heading on in. I know there are one or two of you that have been pretty excited about this series, so I know it's been a bit. Again, just trying to fit things in here and there, but this was one where I was like, yep, haven't touched it in a while. So, made a little bit of profit last time.
Please tell me I heard right, Rook. Weaver gave you his old armadillo? Oh, man! That's so lucky. I used to help my old man fix up beaters like that. I hear Weavers might not be in the best shape. Listen, I've got something that'll help get it ready to ride the rails. I'm transferring diagnostic programs to your terminal. Go ahead and boot it up.
Alright, so let's head on back here, go to the terminal, and let's see, messages. So that's just the series about the workers, and then again more stuff. So ship doctor, there we go.
The dock is in, and it's time for some shipoplasty.
So
Getting data now. Amazing. Oh, old girl was used for construction at some point. Whoa. Could maybe even be kitted out for salvage running one day. This program will identify what parts you need to fix her up. Don't pay too much attention to Shippy. That thing talks way too much. You can probably find everything you need just kicking around while salvaging. Bits and pieces that Lynx doesn't care much about. Oh, you could also rip parts out of other ship components. It'd ruin the salvage value, of course. Maybe don't tell Weaver if you're gonna do that. Can't wait to see what you do with this beauty. Good luck, Brooke.
alright. And so there we go. So we've got the new thing outside our window. So very exciting. We will start our shift. Apologize if there was some noise there. So yeah, we're done with that. So again, seeing again, it's these darn engines in these Atlases. Alright, heavy cargo might not be bad. So let's see, 8 million, so that's about the same. Problem is, I still don't have the explosive charges yet. So that's the other issue. Yeah, so different kinds of macros I can definitely do now. This one's 16 million. That one might be worth giving a shot. Because there's really, it's got a lot of stuff on it, I think. And also gets us a few more repair kits, but yeah, these Atlases are the things I really can't do right now because of the engines and the fact the fuel shutoff is deep inside. So, So let's see. Between that, like they're both Class 1 reactor power cell. So I'm going to go with this just because it's worth more, and that will help pay things off. It also has wires and circuits potentially available, but I'm going to try to not do things, because I think when I played through once, I did destroy components, but there's no real reason to do that. There's usually stuff floating around. Alright, so we're going to claim that ship. And again, the normal thing, I'll do, you know, basically at most 4 shifts, so if I can't get it done in that time, fuel's okay, it takes a bit. We've got 15 tethers. Amazingly, they're not saying anything. I'm surprised. Alright, so key is again not to blow anything up. Everything appears like it's open, unless I'm reading it wrong. I can always keep kind of forgetting. So let's see. Because yeah, the beginning is more just making. Oh no, it probably is not. So yeah, we probably need it red. It's been too long since I've done some things, but let's activate the airlock.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yeah, see, now it's saying danger, so... Alright, so we want to get in here, turn this off, and then we're looking for... yeah, we're basically looking for the... not the terminal, but yeah, we're looking for this. And it should, hopefully, change some things. There we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So now, if I do that, there we go. So we want red, red, red. Okay. So we have all that, and then it's just... it's interesting that that one closed and that one did not. Alright, but there we go. So we've got a dampener. Whoops, I did not need a tether. Gotta hit the button when I do that, and then...
Looks like you got a part for the armadillo. See if there's any more lying around in there.
So there you go. So that's the power junction box, but we'll want to get that like later. We don't want to pull that off now. Alright, why? I don't understand, because... Alright. I'm like, that should come right off, but... Alright. Now let's see. Alright, and that too. Alright, so we can do all that. Then we can get this turned off here. And then that will let us get to the thruster. So let's see. Do we have any regulator here? We do not. And that's alright, because, you know, there's nothing to head into or anything like that. But now, we can start popping the ship apart. Because now, other than the one airlock, we're in good shape. And there's our reactor, so that will also be helpful. So, we'll switch to the cutter. We're getting that wonderful view. I guess I should look around and make sure, yeah, we don't have any any fuel cells anywhere. Alright. We have a lot of power cells. Yeah, I think I'll worry about that later. Alright. I just kind of want to get to the point where I can get out of here soon. I want to move, but I don't want to go crazy fast where suddenly, you know, things start happening, but I can't get out and things like that. Alright, so let's see.
Airlock depressurizing.
And that should just open up and let us out. So now we have a clean way out, which is the most important thing, and we can start again. Knocking some of... that's just the door. I should be okay. Because it's the sparks, we don't want them to catch anything on fire. Alright, so that's the communication array. Yeah, I don't like that. Because, yeah, that I can break that apart for components, but again, I'd rather not. So that's floating around. If I go up here, should be okay. Alright, so there we go. So now we've got part of the ship here that's out, and I should be able to, you know, now get outside, and I can.
Links recommends regular gentle exercise to increase blood oxygen levels.
So get ourselves up there, and we need to get ourselves some oxygen. So we're at the point where we're about halfway. We will be able to eventually be out here for a whole shift, but that takes a while.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, so we're able to get some of that cut apart. You know, the problem is right now, we're just not, ooh, can I not? Ooh, I didn't realize that had that. That's gonna be a problem, because what's gonna happen is I can't separate those, and they might be two different component parts. So yeah, these are more challenging connections, but they're the arrays, they're the antenna arrays. So let's get the grappler, and it's again 50,000, so definitely not great, but that goes to the barge, so these all head that way.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
So we'll get a little bit of money here, but it's only going to be like 150. So, you know, I kind of need 500,000 to...
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
So that's another communication array here. But yeah, see that's... Well, maybe I can do it. I don't think so, though. Oh, no, okay, alright. It didn't have the right symbol on it, that it was like the charges, so that's where I was like, wait a minute. Alright. Alright, so these are worth a little more, which is good. Because that's 120,000.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift, Cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
I'm doing what I do. Definitely doing what I do. Alright, what can I do with these? These are barge.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I don't know that I've worked on these before. This is new. These arms. Interesting, I'll tell you that. That is definitely interesting. Alright, so the benefit, other than just making sure there's no fuel tanks around, I don't see anything. So I should be able to cut these. Get all this stuff kind of taken off here. Alright, and we got this up here. So we'll want to cut these. And then, let's see, we can grapple these to the processor. Now, should these be... Is there anything that should be separate? I don't think so. So, the real question becomes, is there a component? There we go. Get that flopped off a little faster.
Transferring credits.
Alright, nanocarbon. So yeah, this will be really small. Yeah, the problem is we're probably going to run out of so actually, well, maybe we'll be okay. I didn't realize these would separate. So, we got a couple of those on each side. Or one of those on each side. We have a couple of them on the ship, I should say. But that will then give us... Just from that, we'll have the 500,000. And, okay. But the rest of these, I think I need to cut from the inside. So, we'll go in now, and we'll see what else we can chop out. So we can do that without any damage. Alright, that should get us a floor free. Oops. Return. Okay. If I go that way, because this'll start to free up pieces. I just need to keep kind of shooting sideways.
This is your 1 minute warning, Cutter. Don't be a hero, alright?
Alright. So, get that. Not sure I need to pull pull some of these apart. Alright, so those will go. Furnace, okay, processor, so yeah, so I need to get these separated, but I don't necessarily need those separated.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Aw, couldn't get that last one. Alright, 985 though. So we got some antennas, structures, but yeah, the communication arrays are what did it for us, that's for sure. So this one may certainly take a bit to tear apart. But we're kind of at the point, I mean, we're depressurized, that's really the biggest thing, and then it's just not exploding other places.
Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Alright, so let's start our shift. So we're going to continue the ship. And basically, the storyline is just a bit helpful for certain things, but that's really it. Fuel's low, but I bet I'll be okay for the first part here. Alright. So we're going to grapple these. We're going to pull off these lights. And then we're going to get those pieces down. Because really what I want is the bottom, honestly. Because if I can get the bottom parts, that will help to then dump stuff in the barges. Okay, I'm like, is that going to go?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright. So that'll get us a little bit. Alright, let me go back in. I just need to try to cut things up. Because we didn't get on this other side of the ship yet. You know, but if we can get the bottoms out, which are already happening, but if we get the bottoms out, like, then we can get things taken care of. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I was a little worried about that with that case there, because that will be a problem. Let me knock this out of the way if I can. There we go. So if I have that gone, then I can get this communication array free of the wall too. That will help a lot. Alright, so we need that. That's what I was trying to finish getting cut. Alright, that's that. Question is, can I get around to the front from here? Can't. I'm surprised. But I should be able to do things. See, I'm wondering. Yeah, see, this is bad, because that will. I'm pretty sure that will blow the reactor up. So I'm not liking that. But what I'm trying to figure out is, how do I get into the other wall? And I don't know that I can. So let's see. Something holding this. What are those? Oh, I see. Data bank. Interesting. So yeah, I'm wondering, let me go to the grapple. Because I think basically I need to chop those parts of the floor off. But I bet I'm gonna have, yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, I think I may have died.
Fatal injury detected. Initiating employee offboarding procedure. Contract terminated.
Alright. So, the reactor was on the other side. Alright. So, our first pass through, I've already failed, and I've died. So that was earlier, far earlier than I expected. But it was just not thinking, because yeah, I was too excited to get the ship apart, and I was like, yeah, if I get the bottom out, I can get things out to the barge. I already had some of the bottoms out. So what ended up happening was the nuclear reactor was still on the other side, and obviously that blew up, and that's substantial. What I'm going to ask is, for those who have enjoyed it, and I think there's, only one or two that usually comment in any of my series regularly. Do you want me to give it another go, given I didn't get terribly far, and start another No Revival series and see if we can do a better job, learn from what happened? Because yeah, that was an intriguing ship. It was definitely some different stuff. I'm kind of bummed that it blew up on me, but that's the whole point. One life. That's it. So, as you can see, I did kind of restart another one, skip the tutorial, and so forth, so it gets you right up to rank 3. So we'll be able to just start doing ships right away. Let me know if there isn't much, if no one's interested, maybe I'll wait. I'll more than likely do it at some point, but I will do it earlier if people express an interest. So I'll get this out pretty quickly, given that it's been a bit, and you let me know. Do we do No Revival Season 2, or have we run the course here and people aren't interested? You let me know. So with that, if you've enjoyed this and have not dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider that. Greatly helps, especially with things like this that are a little outside the norm from what may be out there regularly. And I will see you next time.